So I'm here with Jesse from the Beverly Hills Math Factor. Tell me about your program.
The program is a summer program. It's either 3 or 6 weeks long. It's a math enrichment program for 3rd through 9th grade students. So anybody that's going into 3rd grade or going into 9th grade and those grades between can come to our class, and they are going to have some fun with math. We don't like to stand up in front and just be boring. We want math to be fun for kids, and we want it to be something where they want to come back and want to do some more math. It's an enrichment program so that we get them ahead for the following year, and we want them to go into the following year knowing that they've had a successful summer in getting ahead. So.
And what sort of activities do you do?
We have games. We have technology. As you can see, we have some of these. We have Twister here. We have some cards that we use for the lower grades. We have Jeopardy, and we also have technology such as an iPad and a Mobi, which is just a tablet for the teacher to go around, so the kids get to interact with the math. It's not just pen and paper or anything like that. So they get to sit there and they get to use the iPad, or they get to play a game and learn from that way. So.
Okay, and so where are you guys located?
We have our classes at Temple Manual on Burton Way. We're both Hawthorne teachers in Beverly Hills, and so we found an area that was close by what we were familiar with, and that a lot of the people around the area are familiar with, that would make it easy for kids to come to.
And how long are your sessions, and when are they?
We have 2 3-week sessions. One of them starts on July 5th, and the other one starts on July 25th, and they're an hour and a half long each day. Each grade level has its own time during the day, and then the 6-week session runs from July 5th through the end of the summer, and also that meets 2 days a week for an hour and a half.
So what's one thing that sets you apart from other math camps?
The fact that we have 2 teachers that are both teachers in the Beverly Hills Unified School District, also just credentialed teachers in California, and it's not just a tutoring thing. We have the curriculum that they need for that following year. We're using curriculum instead of just playing silly games that don't really help the kids do the math. We are using games to enhance what they need to learn for the following year.
So where can people get more information?
The website is www.bhmathfactor.com, and that has all the information that they'll need.
I'm here with Taxi, the Transportation and Weekend Director for Pali Overnight Adventures. Tell us about your program, Taxi.
Well, basically, we're located in Lake Arrowhead near Big Bear, California. We're basically a specialty camp where we have 16 specialties, ranging from Film Institute to Secret Agent Camp, Hollywood Stunt Camp. And basically, campers get to pick and choose their specialty that they'd be doing after breakfast. And then in the afternoons, they get to pick and choose their afternoon from over 50 different electives each and every afternoon. They get to pick and choose their adventure every day.
Wow. So what kind of activities do they do?
So anything from paintballing on one side of the spectrum to, say, cooking sushi or fresh homemade pizza, or even learning how to fall off our buildings into our Hollywood stunt pads. And maybe even after that, when all the day is said and done, maybe they can get pampered, full manicure, pedicure session.
Wow. So what age groups does your camp target?
We do 9 to 16, but we could always take an 8-year-old who's ready for camp.
Okay. And so I assume based on your name that you're an overnight camp. When are your sessions?
Our sessions start in early June. We run through August. 1 week at a time, depending on the camper.
Depending on the camper?
If the camper chooses that they like it and they want to do 2, up to them. So we do 1 week at a time, though.
So what's one thing that sets your camp apart from other camps?
Oh, our reputation. Our reputation's amazing. We have staff from overseas. We only have maybe about 52% of American staff. The rest of the staff comes from Australia, New Zealand, England, Germany. So those kids, they get a lot.
So where can we get more information?
You can find us at paliovernighadventures.com or come down here and see me.
So I'm here with Morgan from the New York Film Academy. Tell us about your program, Morgan.
We offer filmmaking, acting, screenwriting, 3D animation camps for tweens and teens. And we're located here in LA at Universal Studios, but we're also in New York City and Manhattan, Disney Studios in Florida, Harvard University, and Florence and Paris.
So what sorts of activities do you have your kids do in camp?
Well, our students, I almost kind of wish we didn't call it camp, because that makes it sound like it's sort of like, like archery and swimming and things like that. It's really kind of an intense program. Our students study filmmaking or acting They use professional equipment. They're taught by college-level instructors. They're in class a minimum of 9 to 6, Monday through Friday. So in my program at Universal Studios, they make their films on the back lot, so that they're shooting on the Western set, the European set, the New York set, and they're learning filmmaking and acting for film.
And what age groups are welcome for your program?
We have two programs. One is for what we call tweens, which is 10 to 13, and then for high school students, 14 to 17.
And when are your sessions?
We start in late June and run through mid-August. Courses are as short as a week, as long as 6 weeks, and almost every length in between.
Okay, so what's one thing that you think sets your program apart from similar programs?
Oh, there's a lot of things that sets us apart. We're kind of, in my opinion, I think we're kind of the premier film and acting camp that's out there. We've had Steven Spielberg send his son to us. We've had Kevin Bacon and Keira Sedgwick's daughter. We've had Jamie Foxx. We've had Robert Downey Jr. We've had lots of big people who believe in our school send us their students. But really, I think what the students appreciate is we don't teach down to them. We kind of have a philosophy that whether you're 7, 17, or 70, there's just certain things you need to know to be a filmmaker or an actor or a storyteller. So we kind of don't, we teach up to the kids, and they really appreciate that that we treat them like young professionals.
So where can people get more information?
They can go to nyfa.edu. It's for like New York Film Academy. Or they can... Well, do you want to give my email? Whatever. Sure. Yeah, they can email us at morgan@nyfa.edu or call us at 818-733-2600.
I'm here with Ned, who's the Vice President and Program Director of Travel for Teens. Tell us about your program, Ned.
I'd love to. Travel for Teens is a cultural exploration summer camp. We focus on giving teenagers the experience of living as a local in all of the places that we go. We go to Europe, Africa, Asia, Australia, New Zealand, Fiji, and Costa Rica. Our trips are on average 13 days for 13 to 18-year-olds.
So what sort of activities do they do?
Everything within a culture of what would be considered a locals activity, from cooking lessons to seeing all the sites and monuments, but doing it with a flair from the perspective of a local and how they would perceive a place, such as seeing the Louvre from the perspective of a local who views it as first as a fortress and then a palace and now a museum, as opposed to just a cultural landmark that has the Mona Lisa inside.
So flair, how do you do that? What do you mean by that?
I mean that with our counselors who have lived and studied in these places long enough to know them as locals, as well as people who are locals in these places, so that we're understanding the place from that perspective. It's much different than having an American experience abroad, where all you're focused on is seeing the place but not experiencing the lifestyle.
So you said that you have 13-day trips. When are your sessions?
We have sessions that start June 26th and go through August. The latest date is August 16th.
Okay. Where can people get more information?
They can get it at www.travelforteens.com.
And what do you think is one thing that sets your program apart from other study abroad?
What is one thing that sets us abroad? Okay, so one thing that sets Travel for Teens abroad from every other program here is we were the inventors of the idea of a cultural exploration summer camp, meaning blending the most substantive parts of teen travel with all the fun elements of summer camp, so that you're really coming home learning a great amount about the culture and the place, but it feels just as much fun as summer camp. We were also one of the pioneers of giving choice in teen travel, so that not everyone does all the same things all the time. It's a customizable trip within the itinerary.
So I'm here with Courier publisher Cliff Smith, who along with the Beverly Hills Education Foundation founded this event. 55 camps here. How do you feel?
Oh, we're thrilled. We think this is a real tribute to Beverly Hills, and we're thrilled to be organizing this for the community. All of us at the Courier love working with the Beverly Hills Education Foundation. We're very happy to be their main corporate sponsor in Beverly Hills, and we think that showing all the opportunities that kids now have and parents have for summer enrichment is really the right thing to do.
Do you think that the community is going to benefit from this event?
Oh, we know so. From the comments that we've gotten back so far, no one has ever pulled together this many opportunities on the whole west side of Los Angeles. And of course, we consider Beverly Hills the capital of California. And of course, they'll come to Beverly Hills to watch us and visit us. And we think that the exhibitors and the parents and the kids who have been here seem very appreciative, and that's very rewarding to us.
Where did you get the idea for this event in the first place?
The only event of this kind that we know of has been put on for about 20 years by my wife's alma mater, Westside School in Pasadena. And they have a similar kind of event, but there's never been one on this side of La Cienega, and we know no one ever crosses the border between east and west, but we have a lot of exhibitors from all over, not just Los Angeles County, but Connecticut, Illinois, New York, European travel. And we're very, very happy about the number of exhibitors we have and the number of people who have come to this event to learn about what's available for their children.
So do you think you're going to hold it again next year?
Oh, absolutely. No, we established this, and we invested very heavily in establishing this as a first-class operation, a very first-class event, and we expect this to double next year.
Wonderful. Well, thank you very much.
Thank you, Marla.
I've been shaking everyone else's hand.
I know,
Sorry.
thank you.
Reflex. Thank you.
Hi, this is Casanova Ace for Beverly Hills Courier TV. Now, when you go to www.thegamecoach.com, you will see a racing truck, and inside that racing truck is the coolest thing I've ever seen. It is games, 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 video games. Kids can come and play, and it's a promotional device for kids to buy the games, and they get to play them first. This is Rodney Jones. Rodney, am I correct?
You are correct.
Rodney, how did all of this get started? Tell us the story.
Well, it started one day at a party we were doing for my partner's son's birthday party. And we got an idea from the Hot Wheel guy who gave us some information, and it took off from there.
I've been playing Hot Wheels since I've been born. I was born in there. I had a Hot Wheel track. Matter of fact, my mother used to beat me with the little Hot Wheel tracks. It is amazing how a long way Hot Wheels has come, and it has escalated into this. So where all do you guys go?
We go all over Southern California, Orange County, wherever need be.
Casanova Ace, and that's my name. Behind me, we've got the coolest games. Behind me, yes, we have got the bomb, www.thegamecoach.com. Casanova Ace, and I'm down here with our food trucks. Yum, 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 yum. Yeah, there we go. I'm down here at the Chunk and Chip cookie truck. Tell us what we got.
Oh man, what we got, Well,
first of all, what's your name, bro? What's your name, bro? You gotta let the girls know what your name is.
Alex, Alejandro. You see, what we got here is all natural, no preservatives, homemade cookies. I mean, what better can you get? Warm cookies, best ice cream you can't find anywhere. What else can you ask for, right?
That's right. All right.
Delicious.
Oh, no, yeah, we're gonna do something real cool. Come over here. This is the commercial for the menu. Okay. Casanova Ace, and I am the one and only. We got Jingleberry and Minteroni. And right here, you can count 2-7. Old school cookie and chocolate heaven. Mumbo Jumbo and Nutty Wutty. Alex right here, he is my buddy. Yes, like this, I'ma say it rum. Oh, with these cookies, yum, yum, yum. All right. Casanova Ace, we're at the Chunk and Chip. Here's my man Alex. Let's move on. All right, Casanova Ace, and I'm here at the Hungry Nomad truck. We got a couple of hungrier nomads right here. What's your name, Nomad?
Annetta.
Annetta's right here, and?
Jeff.
Jeff. And Jeff, what are you here to get?
Well, I ordered the extra large torpedo.
The extra large torpedo?
Yes.
If you eat that torpedo when you wake up in the morning, you're going to have a stomach just like mine. Get a shot of my stomach. That's big. And when Jeff wakes up after eating that torpedo, he's going to have a stomach like mine. And Annetta, what are you getting?
I got the minced beef wrap.
The minced beef wrap? Okay. Casanova Ace, and I'm here to rap. Now, who's getting the minced beef wrap? I say it like this. She's going to know this food better. Here is my friend, and her name is?
Annetta.
Ah, there you go. And she did that on beat. The Hungry Nomad food truck. All right, Casanova Ace, so we're back, and we're here at the food truck area at our illustrious career fair today for Beverly Hills Courier TV. And right here, I'm here with Eric, and we're here with Gringo's Lingo. What do we got here at Gringo's Lingo, Eric?
Well, we're Gringo's Taco Truck. We're 4th-generation experience in the lunch truck industry, and it's your standard taco truck with the Gringo twist to it. Our salsas, our marinations is what sets us apart from a standard taco.
And tell us some of the delicious dishes that you have.
Well, we have the Gringo Original, which is a hard shell taco. Your choice of ground beef, shredded chicken, and spicy shredded pork. We also carry carne asada if you like. We have the soft taco, which is original street taco, with your choice of meats. Our quesadillas, whether you're vegetarian or regular, you can get any of our menu items with beef or vegetarian options.
All right,
and
so
we have churro bites as well.
Oh, great. What we're going to do now, we're going to move over here to the menu,
Yes.
and we're going to give you your own Beverly Hills Courier commercial. All right. Now over here, oh yes, I'm eating like a kingo because I'm right here with Gringo's Lingo, the Gringo's Original. Oh yes, well, it is a taco with the hard shell, lettuce and meat, and it got cheese. Can I have 1 or 2 or 3, please? The Jose Burro, oh yes, mean. It's got rice meat, and it's got beans. We're here right now. Oh yes, oh, this is Bomb Food Gringo's Lingo. There we go, Casanova Ace, the Gringo's Lingo truck right here, Beverly Hills Courier Television. Casanova Ace, and we're here in the food truck area, and I'm over here at No Reservations. Now, Wolfgang Puck, I had to call a guy. I mean, I had to get a reservation to go to any of these restaurants. But over here, all I have to do is just walk up and see this man. What's your name?
My name's Sheldon.
Sheldon, tell us all about No Reservations.
Well, I partnered up with one of LA's top chefs, Anthony Rader, Tony Rader as he likes to be called.
Tony, okay.
You know, worked at L'Orangerie, Bouchon's, led the Golden Globe last year, one of the top chefs in LA.
Really?
He created our menu. Every sauce we have is made from scratch. We're a full-service catering company that decided to launch a truck.
Okay.
So we have a policy that says we guarantee it from the first bite. You don't like it, we buy it back, because we're like fine dining with no reservations.
Well, if I eat it, you'll never have to buy it back. I'm going to eat the whole thing.
Well, you look like a man that appreciates food, you know, so I'm a man that appreciates food. We'd get along great.
Well, I woke up yesterday just like this. I don't know what happened. All right, so we're going to take a look at the menu, and we're going to give Sheldon here his own Beverly Hills Courier.com, Beverly Hills Courier TV commercial. Okay. Casanova Ace, and I like the jam. First thing I talk, the silence of the lamb. See his leg of lamb. Oh, yes, I am ready. It's even got a squash made of spaghetti. And over here, there's no jello. We got the New York steak, and it's called Fellows. And like this is no maybe. I've got to have the Rosemary's Baby. It's smoked Gouda, and it's finger licking. It's got Israeli cuckoos and Rosemary's chicken. You like that, Sheldon?
I like that. Yeah, I'm pretty impressed.
Well, thanks a lot.
You know, I'm lucky to be able to get this out.
Well, we're here at No Reservations, where you don't need a reservation, but you can come and you can eat.
So I'm here with Mike and Alex from Global Leadership Adventures. Tell me about your program.
Yeah, Global Leadership Adventures are community service learning trips to Asia, Africa, and Latin America. We're in 11 countries throughout those places, and it's a lot of fun. It's for high school students.
So what sort of activities do you do?
Well, they're community service based, so you might actually work in a school, help children, work with children, or you might build a home. Or you might also work on some environmental projects as well, or you might work with animals, work in a local habitat. And then on the weekend, you do excursions. So depending on the place, you might go hiking, you might go ziplining through a forest. In China, you'll climb the Great Wall, those kind of things.
Wow. Yeah. So how do students get involved?
Well, students get involved in a lot of different ways. Primarily, first, they're intimately involved with the community that they serve. So they get to, they work in the community and they get to know the locals really well. But as far as actually getting involved, you can call our number or email us at info@experiencegla.com, and we can give you more information.
Okay, so this is a sort of study abroad type trip?
Yeah, it's a study abroad type trip, but it's different in a way that it's community service based, and we really focus on giving kids an authentic experience. So it's not a trip in the sense of let's go touring, but it's actually getting to know a community and knowing a local culture intimately. We actually put you into that community.
Okay, so if you could give me the contact information again.
Sure, absolutely. The website is experiencegla.com, and you can get a catalog there. The phone number is 858-771-0645, or you can email us at info@experiencegla.com.
So Alex is a student who actually participated, and why don't you tell us a little bit about your experience?
Okay, well, I went to the Dominican Republic, and it was just really, it gave me a really good, idea about what's going on in the world, because you're really confined to what you do at home, and you're really comfortable at home, but when you get out and you get to see what other people are doing, and, how they live, and you're able to help them, it just gives you, a great feeling that you're, helping the whole world, and, you're making a difference, and you can see in front of your eyes that you're making people happy.
So I'm here with Jennifer, who's a dean at Oxford for the Oxbridge Academic Program. Tell us a little bit about the program.
Okay, well, we have several academic programs in several locations. We have, I'm going to use my visual aids. I work in Oxford, and within Oxford we have two different programs. One is the prep and one is the tradition. The prep is for younger students in 8th and 9th grade, and the tradition is for the older high school students. The same is true with Cambridge. So we have Oxford, Cambridge, both have a prep and both have a tradition. So they're sort of categorized into two different age groups. We also have programs in France and Spain, and we also have a new program in New York City. So these are different locations. And they're academic programs. So they choose a major and a minor, and every day they go and take the class of their choice, and they study and they do their homework, and then in the evenings we have special activities for them, but it's basically an academic program.
And how long is the program?
It's about a little over a month. So, for example, July 8th to August 3rd will be Oxford Prep this year.
Okay, and what sort of majors do you offer?
Well, let me give you an example of a few. We have politics in the modern world, English literature, literature and human rights, social psychology, law and society, international relations, global economics, bioethics, all kinds of just amazing academic programs. Plus, our faculty, they're like local scholars, like Rhodes Scholars and people of the area, so it really is a nice touch for the kids to be studying with someone who, say, for example, finished their PhD at Oxford or Cambridge, and that's really nice. We have great faculty. They're amazing.
So what is it that you do?
I'm a dean, so what I do is I just organize students. So I make sure they get to the airport, and we pick them up, and we bring them to Oxford, and then they're in the right room. And because they live in the college, in Oxford, we have Oriel College and Pembroke College. We have 400 students total at the tradition program. Then the prep program, which is the younger kids, which I'm not a dean for them, they are at Corpus Christi College. So we have the college for that time period. They stay in the dorms, they eat in the dining hall, so it's very Harry Potter, and they love that. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. And it's very safe. The kids have to be in by a certain time. Their schedule's very structured. It's fun, but it's safe. It is an academic program.
So where can people get more information?
They can go to our website, which is www.oxbridgeprograms.com.
So I'm here with Lee from Marlboro Summer School. Tell us about your program, Lee.
Well, it's a summer program. It's a day camp, and we offer a range of classes. It's not, students aren't locked into a set of pre-chosen activities. They pick their own classes. So they might choose science first period and something athletic like tennis or swimming second period. Then they might do an art, a music, a dance class. They could do an English class. They could do fencing. There's just all kinds of different classes. And so students craft their own schedule for the day.
So are all students welcome or just Marlboro students?
Oh, no, it's for all students. During the regular year, we're 7 through 12 girls' school, but during the summer, we are open to students from kindergarten up through high school and boys and girls. So the school really sort of transforms itself in the summer.
So when are your sessions?
We have a 5-week session. Our regular session is from June 27th to July 29th, and then we have sports camps and a leadership camp the couple of weeks before that.
So is it the same faculty as during the school year?
Some of them are. I teach at Marlboro during the regular year, but a lot of them come from other areas because they specialize in younger students or sports that we don't offer at Marlboro, like fencing, for instance. So it's a mix.
So where can people get more information?
They can go to our website, www.marlboroschool.org, and click on Summer School, and on that they can sort by grade if they want to see what classes are available for their particular age group, or you can sort by types of classes like art classes, and it's a really exciting website. It's new this year, and we think it's really good.
After visiting the booths and talking to the summer camps, I can honestly say that there's an opportunity for every student, whether here in Los Angeles or overseas. Whether you're looking for an educational experience, an athletic experience, an artsy experience, an aquatic experience, or just plain fun, there's something for everybody. I'm Marla Schevker for Beverly Hills Courier Television.